Yo, I did not do a mic check before this, so check check, hey, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. I think that should be good. If it's not, if there are problems, yell at me and I will do what I can to fix them, folks. Make sure I don't have my cheetah print underwear hanging around anywhere. Nope, we're good, Jokes and jokes, I don't have them. And there we go. Yo, what is up? And man, I am unprepared today. I just kind of was like, all right, let's do this. And I didn't do a mic check. I got my chat in the wrong place. I'm a mess. It's a messy hair day. That is completely what's going on. There we go. Go like, that. Okay. Okie doke. Oh, Jesus. I put new wheels on my chair and this thing rolls like nuts. Harry Paul, how's it going? A fuzzy old go on a midnight crawler session in West Scotland. Awesome. Sounds like a sweet rig. I am working on a Land Rover D120. But mine, I don't know if you've seen, because it's been a hot minute since it's been on the channel. Mine is a, well, I don't know what you would call it. It's more like a, I don't even know, but it's a pickup truck. I chopped the back end off of it. Ta-da, got all this crap out of here. I chopped the back end off. Brought the rear forward, and I've got a pickup truck, D110 now, or D120, 220, I don't remember, the bigger one, the bigger one. But yeah, I did a whole build series on this a little while ago, and that went pretty well. The styrene building with it was a lot of fun. It's got a full-on bed and everything too. Wheel wells, it's got bed liner on it. I did a video on how to do bed liner with sand and spray paint, and it's holding up really good actually. You basically do a really heavy coat of spray paint, dump sand all over it, and then let that dry, and then just spray paint the heck out of it afterwards, and it makes it like bed liner. And it's held up really good. It's TIG welded, but yes, it's the roll cage that I made for my Gelande. I'll leave this kind of, I don't know, maybe like right here. What if we go like that a little bit? Yeah, we'll leave this over here for the moment so you guys can look at it. I got so much crap going on right now, guys. My room's a mess. My hair is a mess. But hey, we're gonna roll with it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the roll cage was difficult, to say the least, as I recall. But it turned out really nice. I kind of want to do another roll cage for something. I just don't know what. Don't know what. I was thinking my splash, even though that thing is already heavy as fuck, but we'll see. So, today, we're gonna start putting it all back together, because this is the entire drivetrain sat in this tray. I was gonna stream last week, but I didn't because I was lazy and tired and just didn't want to. And I went back and rewatched parts of my last stream, or the last stream that I worked on this. And because I couldn't remember where on earth I was with it all. I remember we were having some questions about the drive and coast sides. You are right, Paul. You are 100% right. We were having some questions about which side of the gears were the drive and coast sides and all that nonsense. But I went back and I looked and I looked at when I showed the camera the paint patterns, and they look okay. I think I'm just gonna roll with what we've got here. I don't think I'm gonna go back into them at all, because clearly I thought they were good enough to grease, so there's grease in here already and I don't want to tear it apart and get all nasty and gross. Doesn't feel like there's grease in the rear for some reason, but I looked and I did put grease in it, so I'm kind of tempted to double check now because I'm paranoid. I think I Loctited all those screws and stuff already too. Do we send it or do we check? That's the question here. I'm also debating shimming in my front axle shafts. That's the other thing that I was toying with. Now, so that's one of them. This is the other one of them. Get my parts kind of organized here actually real quick, because this we're not using. This is a extra housing, extra bushings. How are you guys? How are you guys? I did not even ask you guys, so my bad. How's your weekend going? Do anything fun? Got any plans for the rest of today? Or I know, Paul, you said that you are out doing some night crawling. I think I saw that correctly. These bushings are sweet. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but hopefully you saw the video where I made the steering knuckle bushings on my lathe. They turned out sweet. I'm really happy with them. Knock up the roll cage with balsa. No, not really. I just kind of winged it. Winged it. Yeah, I didn't really mock it up at all. I think I started with like, I'm trying to think of what I started with. I think I started with, I'm thinking I started with this piece down at the bottom with the little bolt holes so that I could consistently bolt it up to check the fit. And then I think I probably did these two bits And then I think I just did all the square stuff first, the stuff that's like real nice and square, like the bed frame. I think I probably did closer to the beginning. All these extra support bits and such, I did later, as I recall. But it was tricky. It was definitely tricky. Stitch! Yes, GeoStealth. We have little Stitch with us today. I am not running any overdrive. I'm just running it straight. I don't know where it is. I think this is an over-underdrive transfer case that Riley sent me years ago, but I just have not used it yet, and I don't know. I ought to use it, really. I should use it for something. I just don't know what yet. I don't know if it'll work with my Gelande. I think it should, because he got it for his. But yeah, to bend, literally anything I could find. I just use like pliers, pieces of tube to bend it over to get a good like radius, like for the bits here around the windows and the rear windows. I want to say I used like a piece of pipe as a mandrel to bend it over. I think that's what I did, as I recall. Alright, I wanna organize some of this crap, but I have to organize crap here. Got some little tubs over there, but kinda nice. Kinda don't want to use them. Okay, let's see. This can go, yeah, back in here, because this is where all my Gelande stuff was. So we can put that in there. We'll put the rest of these crap bearings in this bag. The shims and stuff we're going to keep separate. Hugh Harrell, welcome. Josie, good to see you again. Thanks for tuning back in. Appreciate it. Josie, you're new here, so you probably don't know about my Gelande. But this is it, sitting over here. And it originally started out as a D110, like, you know, full back bit on it. I chopped that off, built a custom bed for it, did bed liner with sand and paint, custom roll cage, obviously. There's a whole series on that you can check out. Cool. Good evening, Alex. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know why I have this stack of bearings here. I could not tell you. What lures? I'm still just sorting out my crap, guys. Don't mind me. These two of these knuckles are like the same pair, and well, there's two pairs, and they're ever so slightly different. I think it's those two. These are the triangle ones, right? Yeah, okay. Those can go in there. This stuff we're using old gears. Those, I can put old gears in a little baggie. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. Sure. Thank you. Thank you. I don't remember how many parts that series is. It's long though. I think it's 13 episodes, I want to say. So, you know, you got a whole night's worth of binge watching there if you want. Right, gear sets. Come on. Off. Off. I commanded you. Bearing. Justo, thank you for tuning in. If that means you're heading out, hope you have a good one. And thanks for the long-term support, Gio. I know you've been around for quite a while, so thank you. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Junk. 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 These are... Okay, I'm gonna leave these bearings with the shafts because they're kind of special because they're small. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just pull them off. Yeah, what the heck. Because if I need another housing, I'm just going to put the nicer new shafts in there anyways, so they're more just a backup. Lutak, I am good. I am pretty good. I am a bit messy today. My room is a mess. My hair is a mess. Because yesterday, I went out riding quads with my boyfriend. That was a great time. Right on. Ugh, come on. Off. Why are these so hard to get off? Yeah, I went quadding with my boyfriend yesterday, so that was a really fun time. And I didn't put my hair in braids. Whenever I go do stuff like that where it's going to be windy and my hair is going to be all over the place, I always put my hair in braids so it doesn't get tangled. And I forgot to do that. And oh, it was bad. It was bad. So learn before you sleep and then sleep. Hey, there you go. That is a great method then, if that works for you. Where did that bag just go? Guys, I literally... Here it is, I'm blind. Okay. Go ahead and put the E-clip in there too, because that goes with the pinions. E-clips. And the spacers can go in my spacer bin. Thank you. Yeah, that was a really nice place to go. I had a ton of fun. Like, it's just such a great day trip out there. Taking the quads out and, you know, bumping around and everything. It's a good time. Okay, we're gonna need this. Did I even drill this stuff out? I might have to go drill these out, actually, if I did not already. Looks like I did, maybe? That, I think I did. That's a really tight fit. Okay, cool. And there's these little bits. I have a real small container for those bushings, because like I've got a bunch of bushings for like axial axles and stuff, but I don't really want to combine them with those because then I'm gonna get confused with what's what. And I guess I will use one of these little tins. I've got a bunch of these, like got about a dozen of these cute little They're almost like little miniature film cans that I got with all my DA200 collets for my lathe. That one is stuck on there. That's basically trash. I'm a hoarder of small containers. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, that's literally the middle of nowhere. I mean, like, we're 15 miles from any paved road anywhere. So it's like, when I'm going out on adventures like that, I always bring everything. Everything possible. Alan, howdy from Australia. It's the morning of a hot day. It's in the mail. All right, well, right on. Sounds like a great project on its way. Still don't know what these bearings are for. Couldn't tell you. Beats me. What is that? Why is that in there? I don't know. Okay, the rest of these screws, I don't know what they go to. They're gonna go in my miscellaneous screw bin. I'm starting to get an egregious amount of screw bins. It's not good. I mean, it's great to have a lot of screws, but also, like, gosh dang it, man, I got so many bins. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize. What's it like for riding in the UK? Are there like only designated areas that you can go? Or is it just that there's a lot of like protected and like private land? Because I don't really know. Here we have tons of like public land, or like the land that we were riding on actually yesterday and in the latest videos is Nevada Irrigation District land. So it's kind of privately owned, but like not really. It's weird. Like it's privately owned, but it's for the irrigation district. So like they only care about the water and like their dams and stuff. So aside from that, they don't really give a shit what you do out there. I think. I don't know. That's what I gather, at least. Okay. I think I'm just about sorted. This stuff. Wish I had a smaller bag for all that, but that's fine. Got a grip? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's nice to be back for sure. I'm still kind of like testing the waters a little bit, but yeah, I'm feeling good. We also have some drive shafts that we might build today, some MIPs. So that'll be fun. All these shims too. I guess I'm gonna put all these shims in with the Gelande stuff also. Because I don't know where else to put them. Sure, there. Oh wait, this goes in this bag. Okay. I think we're getting a handle on what's going on here. Gonna need this stuff. Definitely. There's this nonsense. Okay. Don't need that right now. These, yes. These, yes. This, no. Rag over there. Okay. Sorted. That took a minute. That's gonna go on the floor, because I ain't got any other space for it. That's awesome. Yeah, I know there's a ton of good riding like down in the Southwest. So I had the great idea to try and shim the ends of my axle shafts with some shim stuff. To try and make them super tight in the carriers. And it kind of worked, as I recall. The trick now is do I still want to have it shimmed as such? I do not know. But that fits right in there. Might have to go grind down some of these screws a little bit too, because it looks like they're going to interfere with the little ring that goes around the axle shafts to keep the pin in, you know, at the end. Might have to go take care of those. We'll see. Right over. Okay. Interesting. So I guess that's sort of like the OHV parks. Well, no, maybe not. We have this place like just down the road from me. I'm not going to say the name of it, but that's pretty small and like you got to pay to get in. That's kind of what it sounds like. But that's interesting. Interesting. Stuff I did not know. Okay, well, this shaft seems to be happily shimmed, I think. And this one is not. I mean, these are so loose in here, it's ridiculous. Yeah, there are so many people that go out with their Jeeps and all sorts of stuff out there nowadays. That whole community has really grown in general. So I'm using to cut this stuff with probably just scissors, huh? Probably just scissors. Can you guys hear me okay over the music? I turned the music up just a scotch today. Just 'cause I was watching last week's and I was like, it's a little bit quiet. So, let's see what we can do without making a little shim here. Without getting any of this stuff on the floor, because I walk around here barefoot all the time, so I don't want metal in my feet, especially in the middle of the night. Would not recommend. Would not recommend. That's probably about the right width. Basically, I'm just taking a little music. Okay. I can scoot it back down a little bit. Is that a little better? Dude, Spud House, thank you so much, my man. You are the best. All right. Split the difference. Go for like there. Oh, it's hard because I can't monitor it. Oh, get out of my wheels. Damn it. Really? Really? Interesting. Oh, okay. That makes sense then, Josie. Thanks for letting me know, though. That's a good thing to, it's a good thing to know. Spud House, to answer your question, no, I'm not. I've never used portals. Not to say that they're not good. I just have never used them. I am with the argument that they raise your center of gravity. And they're more complicated. You got more bearings, you got more stuff, more nonsense that you got to deal with. That's my take on it. But then again, I'm kind of a old schooler RC fanatic, if that makes sense. Like, I would still build something with OG SCX axles. I would totally still build something with those, like, or OG Wraith axles. So I'm kind of old school. Alright, I have no idea if this is gonna be too thick or not. I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to get it in the hole. That's what she said. This was, I think, the last thing I wanted to do before I started properly putting this thing all back together. Where did that just go? Oh boy, where did that little scrap just go? I'm trying to keep track of my scrap. There it is, okay, because I don't want them on the floor. Put some hair around that hole. Ay, ay, ay. Shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said it. But hey, that's alright. We can have a little fun here. We can have a little fun here. That fits pretty nice. Trying to make this thing fit as tightly as possible around the axle shaft so that when it doesn't bind up going in the hole. That's gonna be too bent down, I think. We'll get to some more interesting reassembly here shortly. This is just fiddly little stuff I'm messing with right now. There we go. Well, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah. It's probably not going to fit in there, but let's see if it will. Oh, you know what? I can be really smart. Haha. Use the old gears to fit it. That's using your head, Erica. Yeah. I'm glad you two are able to share a bit of information as well. That's awesome. A little bit snug. This might be hard to get right, I don't know. Might be more effort than it's worth. Square table. Nice. Since this one fits in there okay. Uh-oh. Well, now that's stuck in there. That's just freaking dandy now, isn't it? You're welcome. Okay, now we might have to take this apart. So I just got that stuck in there. Oh, brother. I don't want to take this apart. Gosh dang it. Hey, Brownie. So cool that I've got people tuning in from all over the place. I think that's really neat. Just working on my Gelande today. Working on getting it back together. Trying to. And I'm wishing, I think, that I hadn't even messed with it, because now I've got a shim stuck down in there that I want out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out. Hey, I got it out. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, took both of them out. See, this one is beautiful. This one is like perfect. Would it even fit with the small one? Yeah, it would. You know what, for the sake of trail maintenance, I think I might just leave these stupid little shims out, unfortunately. I wish there was a way that I could get these axle shafts to be less sloppy in there, because I mean, it's bad. They're sloppy. Oh wait, oh wait, that's tight because of the screws. Yeah, I mean, they're super, super sloppy in there. But one thing that I thought of, actually, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, probably not, But I thought about, excuse me, I thought about hammering the ends to mushroom them out a little bit, make it a tighter fit. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. What do you guys think? Should I try and hammer the ends out a little, just like hammer them a little bit to see if I can squidge them out a little bit fatter, make them tighter in the holes? Is that a good idea or a bad idea? Let me know, chat. For the moment, put some bearings in here while you guys decide what you think. I think that's what these bearings are for. It is! Would you look at that? I'm on the side of it's worth a try. Is that in all the way? That can't be in all the way. Well, maybe it is. Yeah. Yeah, I could unmushroom it. With a file or grind it a little bit. Yeah. I'm guessing your point is, well, if you can undo it, might as well try it, right? Yeah, that is a good point, Paul. Okay, yeah, that is sat all the way in there. Looks weird, but it's good. Alright, bearings and knuckles, great. Let me go grab a hammer then. We'll see what we can make happen. Or maybe make not happen. Okay, hammer acquired. Let's see what we can do here. Well, here's actually a good test of hardness. Will it skate a file? Oh, I got so much crap in here. Nope, it'll cut with a file, so I mean, I can file it, so it can't be that hard. So let's give it a try. Is this a good test fit? pretty loose. This might be work for my vise, give it the old GoPro treatment. Yes, indeed. I might have to go to my bigger vise outside with this one, guys. Back in the pin. Oh gosh. Yeah, because this vise doesn't grip super well. So it's just got flat jaws, they're not textured in any way. What was that? Oh. I don't like that either. Don't want to hurt the end. Well, I put a burr on it. That's probably not super ideal. Ha! That actually, I think, is going to work pretty well. I'm going to file this burr off of here. I think this is going to work. Surprisingly. Rodrigo. Air hammer? Yeah. Actually, that mushroomed it out quite nicely. It doesn't fit in there anymore now. But we've got a thing called a file. Actually, just today, I bought myself a new tool. I got myself a needle scaler. Now, some of you might be thinking, what on earth is a needle scaler? Think of a hairbrush on the end of an air hammer. Yeah. It's for, like, chipping paint off. Like, chipping paint, chipping rust, welding slag, stuff like that. My boyfriend has a pretty heavy-duty welding project in mind that he wants to do at my house. That I told him, if we're gonna do this, I'm gonna buy a needle scaler because I've been wanting a needle scaler for so long. Okay, maybe like 6 months. And I've had no good reason to buy one, but now I've got a good reason. They're great for rust removal. And that might be it right there. Yes, I don't know if that's all the way in or not. Yeah, especially tools. Tools are... I've got a bit of an addiction to tools. I think that might have done it. So it's pretty tight in this gear. Give it a couple more whacks. Sorry if I'm totally blowing your ears out with this. I don't mean to be, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. Ooh, yeah, that's tight. Come on. The stupid pin retaining ring is driving me nuts right now. Get back where you're supposed to be. Damn it. And stay there. I can't tell right now if I'm turning the gear, or if, like, I can't tell if I'm feeling the backlash in the gears, or if I'm feeling slop. I think I'm feeling backlash in the gears. Doesn't feel like a super tight fit though. Absolutely. Definitely good to have two sets of tools. Depending what you need them for. Yep, I know I started it. Okay, so that's still sloppy. My dad's probably like, what the hell is she doing in there? Jeez, these are so loose. How are they this loose? I don't get it. No. Dirt and Spurt, I'm gonna call you. No, the axle shafts are loose in the holes. There, that's finally tight. I'm just picky about, like, my whole goal with this rebuild was to eliminate slop. Because this thing was so sloppy in the drivetrain. Oh, dirt, rinse, repeat. Okay, dirt, rinse, repeat. Dirt, rinse, repeat. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Thank you. Dirt and Spurt. That's feeling pretty good. A couple more whaps. Shims, yes, no, I know. I spent hours shimming these axles up in part 3 of this little series. And I was trying shims, but it's just too much of a pain in the ass. This is easier. I'm gonna remember this trick actually in the future because I don't like loose axle shafts. That feels good. Alright, I'm happy with that. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna try and make it tighter. I'm terrible when it comes to this stuff. I'm such a perfectionist. Like, I want it to be perfect. Yeah, actually, I don't remember. I think I was laying in bed thinking about it, actually. Was it maybe earlier today or this morning? So I was thinking about streaming today. I'm like, oh, I should probably stream and I should probably work on the Gelande. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's the fit. That's the fit. Yep, there we go. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous, darling. Yeah, these screws are gonna have to get ground a little bit more, unfortunately. I do not have an SCX6. No, I do not. I don't have an SCX6, and I do not have an SCX24. I have neither of said objects, vehicles. Yeah, like, God, these are so loose. It's just ridiculous how loose these are. I mean, like, got like 1/8 of a turn of play. It's so bad. And when it comes to a wheel, it's like... Howdy, time crawlers. Thanks for tuning in. Working on the Gelande tonight. And I'm currently beating the shit out of my axle shafts to try and make them fit tighter. Caged and tall bar got me into heavy crawling. Vitavon 8x8 truck chassis. Please tell me it's 6. Vitavon. I've heard of it. Is that a... It's based off the SCX6. Is that a... like a... I don't know. Tell me more about Vitavon. Tell me more about Vitavon. I don't know anything about it. Okay, you know what, guys? This is gonna be easier for me, less painful for you. I if I just go out in the garage and do this because I have a much better vise than this out there. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Pardon me, I'm sorry that I have to leave you for so long because you guys are awesome. But I'll be back, and we'll be back on the road again, all right? Cool. Okay. Made a slight oopsie, hammered it too much, and it's now fucking huge. I ground it down a bit, but we're gonna need to file it some more. Yeah, I went a little too nuts. The width, I think, is about right, but it's still a little too thick the other way. That's a nice looking kit. Okay. That now makes 25 loan upgrades. Okay. I'm really out of the loop. I'm still, like, stuck in the olden days of RC shit. So, okay, cool. I'm not super familiar with all the fancy schmancy new brands out there. Sounds like a pretty good kit. I'll have to look it up. That should be narrow enough. Okay. I'm gonna go back out to the grinder, guys, try and get this to fit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just way more efficient for me to do it that way than to try and file it. Okay, we got it, guys. We got it. Also took care of the screws being a slight bit too long. That's a little bit loose. This side's tight though. I'm gonna give this one just a... I know, I said I was gonna go do this all nice so I wouldn't have to mess with it in here, but I'm gonna give it a couple more whacks. It was nice and tight, but as it cooled off, it got loose again. But there we go. Okay, specifically, right now I'm just finishing up getting the axle shafts to fit nice and tightly in the spool gears, or into the spool locker ring gear, because they're sloppy. So I am smushing them out to make them a little fatter so they fit nice and tight, which they do now, so there's no slop. But now we're actually going to get to putting things back together to get this thing put back together, my Gelande 2. So now that's taken care of. I suspect that they will probably wear a bit over time, so I might have to come back and re-whacker them, but that's okay. Okay, awesome. Get this out of here. You. And I can actually start moving on to actually putting things together now, which is great. Yep, nice and snug. Basically, I want them in there just so that I can't easily pull them out. Well, so I can easily pull them out, but like there's a little bit of resistance, because that means they're kind of pressed fit in there. If that makes sense. So now I get to put Loctite in these holes and hopefully not get the screws stuck on the bushings like last time and cause big problems, because that was bad. So let's see, Loctite right here. Shook. Try and put just a tiny bit in there, just enough that it'll keep things where they belong. Not enough to glue any knuckle bushings where they don't belong, because that's bad, as we all know. Which is what we worked so hard to solve or fix in the knuckle bushing video. That was the whole point, was to make sure that our knuckle bushings don't get stuck anymore. Because that is just not good. Just not good. And then we can actually start putting this stuff all back in the chassis, which is going to be sweet. I doubt that we're going to get like completely done with this today. Actually, I know we're not going to get completely done with it, but that's okay. Now these, I don't remember. I think they went towards the rear. I think so. Do I need to put the... I think I need to put the hexes on there now. If this is the way I'm doing things, I think I need to put these on first. Can you get out of there? I need to bring one of my little pocket screwdrivers home from work. They have a nice little magnet on the end of them. They're like the tool that I use every day. Every single day I use my pocket screwdriver. They are fantabulous little tools. We get them off the tool trucks. They're little like, you know, you get like pens from vendors. Well, from tool trucks, you get pocket screwdrivers. Okay, right. Before that goes on, I need to put the disc brake back on. This guy, because I'm pretty sure it went in the rear, not the front, because why would it go to the front? And I'm going to have to stash an Allen wrench on my Gelande somewhere, because I'm never going to remember to bring the right size Allen key for these bolts. So somewhere, this thing is going to live on there. Okay, Alex, sounds good. That's pretty early in the morning, so. Alright, thank you so much for the support. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Good night. Thanks for tuning in, man. Okay. And put the least Loctite possible on while still having enough to keep it in there. I can actually get a pretty good crank on those bolts, which is good. That is really stiff. That's gonna have to wear in a bit. Definitely gonna have to wear in. But it's nice and tight. Quite a lot, actually, between shimming the gears and mushrooming the axle shafts. I've reduced the slop a lot. There's still slop in there because, you know, there's still some slop in there because of the U-joints, but that's going to be on any crawler, so. I mean, my goal is to have less than a quarter wheel rotation of slop, which is pretty generous. This thing had like half a wheel rotation of slop. It was that bad. So, that's what we're trying to beat, is about half a wheel rotation. It was not good. You know, were these in the front or were they in the back? I have no stinking clue. Yeah, they were in the front, I think. Or towards the... I'm trying to remember which way the, oh wait, there's a left and a right on. Left, right. Hey, I got it right. Okay, cool. Cool. I got my lefts and my rights correct. These out clearances. Indeed. I wonder if maybe the other knuckles would have fit better on here, but you know what? It's fine. I'm glad that this project is finally going somewhere, so this thing isn't going to be sat dormant on the shelf anymore. It's probably going to take us another stream to get it all put back together. Plus I've got a new ESC for it too, so that's a whole nother thing that we'll have to wire up and everything. But should be able to hopefully maybe get some of the stuff back in the chassis, which is good. Nope, I need this, I need that first, and then the disc, and then the brakes. I don't know where I'm gonna store the Allen key. Maybe I don't know. I'll find a spot for it. I know. It would be ridiculous to say the least. And I could make my own. It'd be a lot of work. I don't know if it'd be worth it, but I could indeed make my own. My next series that I'm working on has some drivetrain component building, actually, which is cool. And if you follow me on Instagram, I think you'll have already seen some of it, maybe not. Alright, there we go. Yeah, steering is definitely stiff, but that's just gonna have to wear in. But hey, better tight than too loose. Better it be tight than too loose. Okay, so then for the front axle, I think this is the truss for it, unless this is the truss for the rear. Yeah, this is the front axle truss. And where did... Oh, I had some brake lines, little scale brake lines that I made for it somewhere. Yeah, here they are. How these go. I think this was for the rear. Yeah, this one was for the front because it didn't actually go anywhere. So, ta-da, little scale brake line. That sits on top of the axle. Wait a minute. Is this right? Or is that the rear truss? No, that's gotta be the front one, right? Hang on a minute. Now I gotta remember how all this stuff goes back together, because I don't remember. Shocks, battery trays, or wheels. What do we got back here? Boy, I haven't pulled this out in a long time now, have I? Okay, the rear truss is already on there, so that has to be the front truss. Okay, I'm cool with that. Thank you. Okay, so that's... Oh my gosh. Ah, so overwhelming. So much crap. So much crap, guys. I got too much crap going on in my life. But hey, don't we all? This... Would I really have done it that way? Why wouldn't I have done it the other way? This doesn't seem smart now, does it? Alright, now we actually get to put things together. We will put it together. Oh, wait a minute. Now, those are for the rear, right? Yeah, I think those are for the rear. Now, what are those bolts for? I'm gonna guess that these 4 bolts, maybe, go to this. We're gonna take a big guess. Through the windscreen. Okay. Right on. Ooh, which RC do you have the fondest memories of? Oh boy. Oh boy, you ask a good question. What RC do I have the fondest memories of? I need a little something for Loctite. Pro tip, use a bottle cap, put your Loctite in it. And you just dip your screws right in that. So I had my I'll always have good memories of my very first RC car, which was a Tamiya Dual Hunter, or some may know it as a Blackfoot, that my dad and I built together. That's one I've got good memories of. Oh hey Aardvark, good to see you, man. Yeah, Dual Hunter, definitely have good memories of. My SCX-10 that I built back when it had, you guys see it? That body up there. Look at the screen. That body on it, or at least. Do I still have it? Well, let's see. No, technically that got turned into my shafty. That Loctite video? You might have? I don't remember, Aardvark. Yeah, that's one that I probably have the most fond memories of, is when my shafty had an SCX body, or was an SCX-10 still, and had that body on it. That's what I would say. Is that really how that went? There's no way. Oh, wait. I think I know what I did. I think that goes behind the axle. Or behind the truss. Then why didn't I put it? I don't know, guys. Yeah, honestly. What would be cool to get one of these days is a TTO 1 or TTO 2. Yes, there we go. That's how I had it. It crossed under the truss. Okay. Yeah, TTO 1 or TTO 2 would be cool. Yeah, there we go. And it sat on top of the... That's exactly how it happened. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Josie. That's a real bummer. But it sounds like he was a really cool guy. Sounds like he did a lot in his lifetime. Yeah, sounds like he did a lot. It's really cool. Right on. They are indeed Yoda 2 axles, Robbie. Robbie? Yeah, Robbie. They are indeed Yoda 2 axles that I'm working on. They're finally getting put back together after, shoot, probably over a year now? I don't even remember when I worked on this. See if I can get you guys a good close-up of that brake line action. Check that out. I'm trying here. All right, awesome. That's good. That's gonna have to get fixed or re-glued somehow. That's fine. Goes off to the side. We'll fudge with that later. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't really come up with a good way to get like soft brake lines out to the calipers. They go to the calipers on the rear because it's solid, they don't turn. Thank you. But yeah. I was not able to get that far on this project when I built it. I don't know if I ever will, so that's just kind of more work than I think it's worth. Okay, so this is great. Those are through holes? Or threaded? Those are threaded. Okay. And doing the linkage. Goes on. Go on like this, or like that. How does this go on? Can't go like that. Let's go like this then. Surely these must be supposed to be spun slightly. Okay, yeah, something like that. Something like that. We'll roll with it. There we go. Really? That's cool. Hey, sounds like your family's got a pretty extensive history of making things, and it sounds like you got that, which is cool. And there we go, steering link. Servo's gonna have a run for its money, I'll tell you that much. I hope it doesn't work any of these bolts loose. But we'll just have to find out, I guess. I should probably make some extra bolts. Oh, I did make extra bolts, yeah. Well, technically those are for the other axle, but hey, whatever. Yeah, it would. What I was actually using was, I was pulling the wire out of, like, a piece of wire. Like, using the sheath of the wire. That's kind of what I was using, and then shoving that over the end of the aluminum wire that I have as my hard lines. Already loosen. No, that one's still tight. Okay. A little snug for my liking. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it and give my servo a workout. But again, less slop the better. You're working on an RC that recharges itself? Is that what you're saying? Or is that something you want to do? Okay, there must have been... Has to have been a screw. I think it's probably that screw to hold one of these on. Now, what side does the steering link goes to? That side. Okay. This one goes there. All right, that sounds pretty cool. This can go back in its bag. I'm done fooling with that. I do wish the steering was a little bit looser, but it's okay. It's okay. Just gotta stop complaining. Take the silicone insulation off high temp wire, it stays soft. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Is it just this screw? Kind of. See if I can put a little washer under this screw. It is rubbing pretty good on that, my jig. Point 2, is that what that says? Try 0.1. Don't think this is gonna help, but it's worth a shot. Oh wait, these are M3, aren't they? Fuck. They're not M4. Dang it. Okay, well, never mind. Just gonna leave it as it is, snug it up, and call it good. Maybe work it in a little bit. After enough driving, it should hopefully take care of itself. Okay, is this ready to go back on the truck then? I think it might be. Oh boy. Okay, this we're gonna put somewhere safe. Where is safe for this little doohickey? Let's put it in here. That's my rear brake line. Now I get to, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yikes. Okay. Alright, shocks went there, links went there, upper link goes to that. Hand hard. This thing's got a fairly strong servo in it, I think, as I recall. Aardvark, holy cow. Thank you so much, dude. You are the man. That is awesome, dude. Thank you so much. It's like RC with RC, Juan's Project, Super One-Handed, the RC Fam, and Curtis. We're all gifted memberships. So thank you so much, Aardvark. You are so freaking awesome, dude. You're the best. Seriously. Thank you so much. Your support and everybody else's support seriously means the world to me and helps me get closer to my goals and dreams. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't really know how to properly react to that, but there you go. Seriously appreciate it, dude. You're the best. These are all of my, yes. Those I know where I put my shock bolts because they have little shims on them. Screwdriver. Now this is where things start to get a little bit wild. One lower link. Pretty sure those go on the outside, not the inside. Because why would they go on the inside? I don't know. I'm going to assume that these longer ones were for the lower links. Because I don't know what else they would be for. To be honest with you. Are those supposed to have... No, that's not. Okay. spinning wheel. Drive belts, small spinning wheels. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. What is for dinner for you guys, actually? That's a good question. Aardvark, if you're still here, what are you meal prepping for the week? Coal mine. Alright, have fun, Paul. I should be here. I'm probably going to be on for another hour or so. What time is it? Yeah, probably be here for about another hour, so I'll see you when you get back. Have fun. That's really stiff. This thing is so heavy, honestly. A little bit of stiff suspension never hurt anyone. If you ask me. And these screws, I should put Loctite on. I don't want to put Loctite on. Okay, I'm going to put Loctite on. I'm fine. We're doing this the right way. Dip. Come on. We've had a pretty good amount of viewers this whole night, guys. This is awesome. Thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys. Roasted chicken, Southwest style, black bean salad, sweet potatoes, and new vegetable. I have no clue what it's called. All right. That sounds pretty killer, Lutok. Sounds pretty killer. Dinner for me, my dad is making chicken paprikash, which I'm going to go get some of when it is done. Chicken paprikash is literally just chicken, sour cream, a buttload of paprika, and onions, and rice. Well, all over rice. Just cook it in a pan, and yeah. The stock shots, yeah. And these RC 4-wheel drive King shocks also suck. But hey, we all know that. They need to be refilled, and they're just fucking atrociously gross and filthy. Okay, now this needs to go onto there. Okay, how are you going to stay up? Are you going to stay up? Probably not. What did I do with those? Alright, stay. Don't fall over, please. Totally gonna fall over. Dirt, rinse, repeat. I'm glad I can accompany you. It's always nice to be working on something like when someone else is around. I think. What are you making, Aardvark? I want to know. Alright, shock now. This tractor shock service kits. Oh. Okay. All right, sounds good. Thanks for tuning in, Josie. Enjoy your cooking, and you are very welcome. Not sure, well, yeah, actually, I'll probably be on next week, to be honest. So I will see you next week. You know what, shoot. This is, if I want to put oil in my shocks, this is the time to do it. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to put oil in my shocks, because that's just boring and lame and messy. Yeah, these totally need oil. I don't wanna. I hate filling shocks. I hate filling shocks so much. Plus these things leak like a sieve, so it's kind of pointless. You know what? I'm gonna leave it for another day. I know. Nice, they talk. Alright, I'm just going to put this back together the way it was, do the shocks some other time on another live stream, because it's a good thing to do on a live stream. And yet here I am doing a live stream and complaining that I don't want to do my shocks. Go freaking figure. Okay, now this is going to be a bit of a fucking unicorn rainbow magic trick. Trying to get this bolt in there. There we go. Got that one. Okay, that was clearly supposed to be a shorter screw. Gosh dang it, now I gotta do that magic trick again. Rawr. Oh, I gotta use the long screw anyway. Soft foam in your shocks. Really? That's an interesting suggestion. Alright, that was about as much of a magic trick as rainbow unicorn turds, I tell you what. Now, why did I have the other wheel well off? I had that off for a reason. I don't know what that reason was. Wow, that steering is stiff. It's just so stiff. That was in the top hole. Okay. can do that. Yeah, I guess foam might work. So good you can't tell, huh? Okay. So there's that. I think I had it off because I couldn't undo this bolt otherwise. Okay, gotcha. Oh my gosh. What a mess. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. That's about right for that. Maybe we'll do the shocks when I do the ESC. I know that has nothing to do with each other, but I might do those two things together so we get a little bit of like electrical, a little bit of mechanical in one go. Wow. I think this thing's gonna have some serious bump steer. How stiff this freaking suspension, or how stiff the steering is. You know what, do I maybe want that down one notch? When it compresses, it's not quite... Yeah, you know what, let me move the panhard down one hole. Because I think that'll give me a little better clearance around my servo horn. And... right on, Josie. Right on. Family first. Absolutely family first. No, that's more wonky. Yeah, no, that's weirder. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. I need to spray maybe a little bit of dry lube on some of these. That's true. I am using thread lock, so I could do that, I suppose. I just don't like loose-ish screws. It's just for you guys. I can't hear the music. Rinse, repeat. Dirt, rinse, repeat. Just for you guys. Just for you guys, because you guys are special. Actually, you know what? I could hook a battery up to this and see how that servo does, although maybe not. Maybe I'm not going to do that. That's okay. Alright. Wheel well and other shock. Yeah, I really should do the shocks now, but I'm not doing that right now. This was on the top hole. I have put the music on, like, in my headphones before. Or, like, I'll wear earbuds and listen to the same music you guys are. But I realized that it was hard for me to talk that way. So I don't do that anymore. I do wish that I could listen to, like, normal music while I'm doing this stuff, because, you know, music, but that's okay. Like, okay, what would I be listening to if I wasn't streaming and doing this? Right now, I would probably be listening to Pierce the Veil. Hence, the t-shirt. Sometimes if I don't know what to listen to, I will literally just put on whatever is on my t-shirt. Let go. Okay, let's see if we can pull off this unicorn poop magic trick again. There's... Alright, we got it. Got it. I have pulled off the magical rainbow unicorn poop trick again. There's a little bit of bump steer, but it's not too bad. Squeaky, squeaky though. Might spray a little bit of graphite lube in there. That would actually probably seriously help that out. But hey, graphite lube, isn't that just called dust? Same difference. Okay. Next. I guess maybe we can bolt in the, that's all for the rear. That's for the rear. That's for the... That's for the transmission. I think those four are for the transfer case, which I think is what we're going to put in next. Front is all put together now, which is awesome. This thing is so heavy though that, I mean, actually some nice shock could probably, it could probably benefit from some nice shocks, but hey, whatever. It does have a sway bar that I built though on it. Okay, where did I put the transfer case? What did I do with that? Did I put that in here? No. Oh, here it is. I found it. Wait, but does this have to kind of go in together with the transmission? I don't know. Probably. Probably. I think the motor plate I can deal with. Without the, nope, doesn't go like that. Doesn't go like that. How does the transmission go in here? So the motor goes facing this way, which means it's gotta go in there like this. Yes. Yes? Question mark? It does. Which means we kind of need to put the motor and stuff back on. Now I gotta figure out which orientation this freaking went. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for tuning in, man. Have a good one. Gosh. This is something else. I think it was just kind of on straight like that, but I'm not sure. And then, is this just... I guess this probably just goes on there. With this, the washer? Two washers here. I don't know what they're for. Why would there be two washers? One for both sides? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe they're both just for the one side. Nope, one goes, that's for that, then the spring, and the other washer, I think, and then the nut. Except that all this that's actually a good question, you guys. How did you all find me? Wait, how? But what? How? Wait a minute. But how can this even be possible? 'Cause that won't go on there. You can't tighten those without having that on there, so how? How in the heck? How in the heck did I take this apart? This makes no sense. It's blasphemy, I say. Absolute blasphemy. Okay, I guess we're going to undo the mount plate off of the motor. That seems like what we're supposed to do here. Even though it's clearly not what I did to take this apart. Hang on, wait a minute. Nope, definitely not. That's definitely not how it goes. Okay.